Illinois joins a lawsuit to try to ban rapid-fire triggers on guns, and Iowa state lawmakers like artificial intelligence. We'll get into that this morning with former Rock Island County Republican Party Chair Bill Bloom and Democratic political consultant Dave Heller. Great to see you both. Let's get started in Iowa, where state lawmakers delved into artificial intelligence to help do their jobs. An article in the Gazette did a pretty deep dive into it. It reports that an artificial intelligence program got put to use by the State House of Representatives and the governor's team. They utilized it to analyze legislation and other processes. I assume that includes summarizing the material. The article notes the House Republican and Democratic caucuses, as well as the governor's office, declined to comment. The program itself is called Legible, and I can't speak to its effectiveness. Other states are considering doing something like this. There are a lot of instances, though, where we know where AI isn't so reliable. There's actually a movement to not let students use this in school. So what do you think about this being used by state lawmakers? Bill Bloom?
Well, I mean, I think artificial intelligence, and for that matter, workflow management, has been in the private sector for some time now. Artificial intelligence, of course, is just working its way in, but the idea of using software to manage the legislative process makes perfect sense to me. Making sure that all the signatures are there, that knowing who has been contacted, knowing who hasn't responded. Those are all just excellent uses of software and systems in general. The use of AI, it's a friend of mine said it's kind of like using fire to cook your food. Fire can be helpful. It can keep your house warm. It can help you cook your food, and of course, it can also burn your house down. And so I think as long as they are careful and responsible, double-check work where it seems appropriate, and don't just blindly rely on it, I think it's a good step forward.
Dave Heller, do you think this is a good use of that technology by state lawmakers?
Yeah, let's pump the brakes just a little bit here, because they weren't really using it this year, right? Nobody in the Senate, as far as I can tell from people I've talked to on both sides of the
House
aisle,
caucuses, yes.
Nobody in the Senate actually used it. Most of the people in state offices didn't use it, and very few House members used it. They are really just starting to dip their toe into it.
But do you have any concerns that this is even the first step, Dave?
No. I agree with Bill. It's something that private sector uses all the time to be more efficient, and if they want to use that to be more efficient, I guess that's fine. I guess the real question is, how is the AI programmed and what values are given to it, right? Like if you say, for example, hey, one of the values of the state of Iowa is to make sure everybody can afford food. Well, all of a sudden, you may see Republicans start to complain that AI is leaning left. So it's really, how is it proposed and how is it programmed and who's doing the programming? But conceptually, in terms of using it, yeah, fine.
Dave Heller, Bill Bloom, stand by. That brings us to our question of the week. What do you think about the use of artificial intelligence by the Iowa House of Representatives in this last legislative session? Send your answer by email to fortherecord@whbf.com or respond to this post on Facebook at the Local 4 News WHBF TV page or on my page.